morning, everybody. Random's on here, Ray's on here. I would say Random's early bird. He's in Australia, so it's evening time for him. The sun is coming up. I got peeking through the clouds. The birds are chirping. Robert's chewing on a bone, and I have my cup of coffee. So yeah. Now, if anybody wants to join, um, the link is in the Discord. Just go there and click on the link, and then you can join me side by side. Let the world see your face. Ray may do it. I don't know. It's going to be a surprise, whoever comes through. The surprise guest was going to be my dad, but hey, Slay, he decided that at 6 o'clock this morning that he was going to go back home. He's got like 400 miles to drive, which is fine. So he's going to go back to Tennessee, and you're stuck with just me and whoever decides to click on that link in the Discord. Could be anybody. It's like a lottery. If Bull's here too. Look, those. Really. Somebody's cutting grass at 8 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday. Mr. Oh, is that Mr. Ramesh? Yeah, it's got to be Ramesh. He's got all the dancey guys on his line. Let's get the bird feeder in the background a little bit better. There we go. You can see all the. It's really nice out this morning. It's like 70 degrees or something like that. Yeah, you just Mr. R now. Mr. R. The only bad side about doing having a guest on the live stream is that I can't do a poll. You know, I guess YouTube has its limitations. Ronaldo is better. Yeah, you could be Ronaldo. That would be a cool little name for you. My dad visited this weekend, and we went out to eat and did a few things, played some games, and it was a good little visit. And then he just went back home. Went and got myself a real haircut at a barber. And even though my hair is all funky right now, it's you can't really see it, but it's cleaned up really good. So, guy did a really good job. You're a great fan of Ronaldo. And I have absolutely nothing planned for today because why would I? It's nice out there, just chill. You know, none of my I don't have. I already pruned all my rose bushes, well, the dead ones, dead-headed them, so they're all gone right now. I'm waiting for some more to bloom. And, yeah. He lives 400 miles away. Takes him about 7 hours to drive here, but he does it. You come on down. Only 7 hours. That hang out for one full day. You see, we got some new people in here. Yeah. I haven't seen him in a couple of years, so it was nice to have him down here. Catch up on a few things. We went through our stories in about 15 minutes. He's like, "What are you doing? I'm doing this. Okay, all right. Now what? Let's go get something to eat." Yeah. He's currently driving right now. He's been on the road for about an hour and 15 minutes so far. He'll be fine. He's a tough old bird. I just cooked chicken, rice, and veggies. Just a basic meal. That's kind of my go-to, my standard. I didn't do any. I offered him salmon. So we can do salmon or we can do chicken. Because I haven't had salmon in a long time. All right. He goes, I'll take chicken. Why would you reminisce about not having salmon for so long to only choose the other one? It's like, make up your mind, old man. The way he said it, though, he's like, I haven't had salmon in a long time. I think I'll have chicken. Where's Robert today? Robert is right there. I brushed him this morning. We went for a walk this morning. He had a little treat this morning and his breakfast. So I didn't get to spend much time with him yesterday because I was with my dad. But I told Robert, I said, hanging out with you all day. And he's just sitting back there, chilling. Nobody wants to join me? Lunar. Hey, Lunar. How's it going, man? Good morning to you. Where are you from, Lunar? We're just having a relaxing morning with a cup of coffee. You could tell us where you're from. But it's narrow in size because I have a link in our Discord that somebody can click on. Any one of you guys can click on it and join me on the live stream this morning. So I'm just waiting for that random person to join in. Oh, you're from Tennessee? My dad's driving back to Tennessee this morning. Lunar. He lives over in West Tennessee. Oh, we got a cardinal. There. Oh, you're from the UK? Nice. Is it getting warmer for you guys up there in the UK? I don't know what the weather. Every time I think of the UK, I think like gray skies and rain. That's the only image that I have of the UK. I know you guys have seasons, sunny days too, I'm sure, but I don't know why. I guess TV is just made the stereotype of foggy, rainy, gray skies for London, or anywhere in the UK, really. It's starting to get hot down here. I'm in Georgia, and yeah, it's starting to warm up. Today's not going to be too bad, though. It's going to get up to 83, it says. And right now it's 68. So not too bad. I don't have any cool stories this morning. I can look up something for you guys, unless you guys want to talk about something. So what do you do in the UK, Lloyd? What is your profession? Okay, let's see. I think somebody wants to join. I've got somebody who wants to join the stream. Give me just a second, guys. They need the link sent to them, and we're going to do that right now. There we go. Let's see if this mystery person will join us on the live stream. 200 plus from London. Okay. It's Liz. Good morning, Liz. Is it going to work? Come on, live stream. I hit add. There he goes. We got a ceiling.
Hi there.
It's Istanbul. She's not going to show her face, though.
Yeah, I'm sorry for that. I don't feel, that I'm ready for that. Maybe later.
Maybe later.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. How are you doing? Hi,
Oh,
Malcolm. Thank you
she
for
goes by
inviting.
Spring right now, but it's Istanbul from Turkey, saying hi to us all. So you got a nice little kitchen there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
What's your view like out the window?
Let me share it with you. Okay.
Okay. Oh, look at that. She's got like a whole forest back there. All right, that's nice.
Actually, this is the view from the kitchen, and on the other side. Okay. Uh, I have the view to the sea. I hope
Oh,
you are
okay.
not seeing me.
Oh, there we go.
No.
No. Oh, there it is. There's the street. Now we're gonna know where she lives because we've seen the street now.
Oh, do you see the sea?
Oh, you got the ocean and everything right there. Wow. Now I'm jealous for real.
Ocean. It's the sea, the
Well,
Marmara Sea. On the other side of the shore, there is Istanbul,
okay.
my favorite city.
Your favorite city. That's right. We got the yes. Is that the Mediterranean?
No, it's called the Marmara Sea. It's between that sea is between it divides Europe and Asia,
Okay. Okay.
the two continents.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Sorry.
awesome. That's awesome.
All right.
How often do you go down to the beach?
Uh, Actually, it's the sea is not, it's polluted, but sometimes, yeah, I do go. It's just 15 minutes.
Okay. Well, I mean, you didn't have to jump in the water, but I mean, you go down there and just kind of, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's 15 minutes walk from here to the seaside.
Okay. I would probably, I'm sure everybody watching would want to go down to the, go down to the sea the first thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful here. It's quiet. There is lots of greenery everywhere. There's these hills. Let me show you. Maybe you can see that. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
The mountains. They are not mountains, maybe. But it's. I like it here because I lived in Istanbul for 45 years. It's a beautiful city, but very crowded and too much.
Okay.
Building, not much greenery.
The first thing I'm thinking about with all that greenery out there is you need a bird feeder.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought about it, but maybe I can put something, on the balcony,
you could.
on the edge, because it's not. I don't have all the. I don't have my own garden, but I have the balcony. I can put some, some seeds for them. Yeah.
You could. Yep. Okay. Well, that's just, I look at that. That's what I'm thinking. I'm surrounded by woods here, and I have,
Well, let me show you my plants on
okay,
my balcony. Just okay.
you need a
You
rose
know,
bush.
too much I haven't put too much effort on with my plants because I travel and then they die.
Oh, that's not good. Well, they look nice.
Yeah.
Do they get much
So
sun? Do you get a lot of sun on that balcony, or is it shaded most of the time?
no, it's very sunny. I like it, and in summer, when the weather is better, I spend time on the balcony because I like it better. Also, this is my living room.
Oh,
So
giving us the whole nickel tour, as they say.
okay, I also like spending. This is my painting. I painted
Are
it.
you
It's
paint
not a
too?
very long.
We're finding all kinds
Um,
of secrets out about Istanbul here.
all right. So
Well, Well, we didn't get to look at your painting that good. You ran right past it.
Ah, sorry. I painted it during COVID, you know.
Okay. Did you take a class, or is it just something you've always done?
Just, you know, I wanted to do something different because normally I don't paint. I don't have that skill set. But I wanted to do something different, you know, something different from reading, etc. And
Right.
so you know, so I bought this and the paints, and then I painted it. It's okay, you know, it's not great, but
Oh, that's pretty.
I know.
It's nice.
Yeah, yeah. So
There's I know here in the States there's um classes for art, and they involve it's called like wine and paint or something like that. Where
mhm.
you go in there, you drink wine, and you learn how to paint a painting. And it's a group, and everybody's learning how to do the brush strokes, and they're all kind of basically painting the same thing. And people have a lot of fun doing it. They sign up for it and take art classes that way on a weekend with their friends and whatnot.
I know I'm not good at it already.
Oh, stop saying that. Well, I thought it was
uh,
really nice.
okay.
Do you have some really nice restaurants where you live by your house there?
Yeah, they're okay, but I think the restaurants and cafes in Istanbul are better. But there is one good place here because it's in the woods, you know, in the forest. Not forest, it's like woodland, you know, it's not.
Yeah.
So I like that one because of the scenery, you know,
Okay.
you you sit at a table and there is everything is green and, you know, fresh. I like that.
That's good. Nice atmosphere.
Yeah.
I like I like a few restaurants here in the area that do that as well. But
Uh-huh.
sometimes
That's
it gets so hot, um, you can't even sit. You'll just be sweating the whole time you try to eat. It's so humid and hot in Georgia during the summer.
uh, mhm.
But yeah, there's like a few little places that have patios with some that are under some trees, like that coffee shop I was going to a few weeks ago. It has all the
Mm.
tables and the trees around. I think you could eat out there just fine during the summer. Plenty of shade.
Oh, yes, you have good cafes there because, you know, I saw them on your lives.
Yeah.
They look they look great. Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us on the live.
Thank you for inviting me. So let me have some.
Even though we don't actually get to see you, we did get to see where you live, which is still really nice. And we get to hear your voice. Everybody gets
You
to
are
hear your voice.
you're all invited. You are all welcomed
Well,
here.
I
You
think
know, the regular.
I can see your
But
reflection in the marble. There we go. Saw you.
okay, thank you, everyone.
Okay.
Have a great day. I will join the chat now.
Okay.
I hope you are not seeing me.
Okay. So there we go. We had one guest so far join us this Sunday morning. If there's anybody else that wants to join, I can see. I can copy the link again, and I don't know if I can. See if the link works in Discord. Somebody, the link should be able to be used again. I think, and then we can bring somebody else on. Unless you guys just give me 2 seconds. There we go. Sorry, messing with it. Who's coming in here? Next up on the show, we have Liz. Hey, Liz.
Good morning. Good morning.
How's it going?
Pretty good. I'm actually getting a cup of coffee right now. So,
As you should.
yes, must have coffee. The kids are behaving for a moment.
For a moment, but they're going to hear you talking to the phone. They're going to start showing up.
Yeah, Addie'll want to see. Well, actually, she's playing a game on the tablet.
Oh,
So she might be occupied. Look at
there
her.
you go.
And Aiden's watching Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Well, there you go.
Moment of peace.
I know 2 YouTubers on the same live. It's
Yes.
crazy.
This is my first time doing this.
We're gonna break the internet. No.
We might. We might. Oh, man, this is my first. I appreciate
So
that.
you've got your 3,000 hours now, right?
I what am I 26 hours from I should hit it tomorrow.
The 3,000 mark.
Yeah. I hit
Okay.
it, but it's like 5 days behind.
Yeah. It's annoying. It's
Yeah.
annoying.
So
I
yeah, I should hit it tomorrow.
I woke up this morning and I had my number 4,000 subscriber this morning.
That's
I'm exactly
awesome.
4,000 this morning. I took a screenshot of it.
That's
Um,
awesome.
yep,
Congratulations, Malcolm.
I got my subs higher than my hours, which is fine. But
Yeah.
I'm almost to the 4,000 hour mark as well.
Nice. Nice. That
Keeping
is
up with
awesome.
it and just keep on doing the thing, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to get my water's boiling.
Okay, you're not doing instant coffee, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, shame on you.
Life is lifing right now, man. Life is lifing.
Just the taster's choice.
No, it's actually I've figured out my system and it's not too terrible.
Okay,
I've got my Folgers and my my flavors.
you got your flavors.
I do use creamer and sugar, but I add a little bit of flavor and I figured out I do have little extra oomph
Oh,
when it's
okay,
needed.
gotcha.
But gotta watch my heart.
There you go. I thought you'd have a fancy coffee or something.
Yeah, we do have I have a coffee maker and all that, but we've already put it in storage.
Okay.
We're trying to get everything. We did get our official eviction papers.
Oh,
So
lovely.
now we get to respond to the judge. So
Wow,
I've got to work that out this week and respond to the judge and go through that whole process. So
fun.
yeah, so much. So much
But
fun.
you have air conditioning now, though, right?
We put the window unit in the back. So
Okay.
it hasn't gotten above 84 in here.
We managed to keep it under 85. So yeah.
We've got that going, we can't go number 2 here anymore.
What?
They turned the septic off so that it's not actively leaking when they came to do the inspections.
That's just. I know that I'm sure every state has a version of renters' rights.
Yes. And that's what we didn't know who to contact. We went down to City Hall though. Hold on, I didn't open the window for Aiden. Um, and we contact Consumer Affairs is who it is. Look at my
Okay. Now look at
um
mine. I got this thing. I don't know what this started happening like a month ago. And even though I got my hair cut, it still wants to do this little whoop. I don't know what it is.
I cut my own, so it's but we're going to take our shower this morning. We can't shower here either, so we go to the truck stop to take a shower. Yeah, yeah.
I thought you'd have fun out in the backyard with the water hose or
Yeah.
something like that. All right, kids, here we
How's
go.
the kids off?
There you go.
What happened? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh no. Hello, we got somebody with an interesting name that I can't pronounce.
Oh, yeah. I'm not.
Looks like maybe I'm just saying from Russia, I would say.
Okay, I
Yeah,
don't.
that was really nice. And Istanbul giving us a little tour of her apartment there. She's that looked really nice. That's the first thing I saw was those trees, and I was like, man, she needs to get a bird feeder.
It is beautiful. I loved all the
Right.
greenery.
And then she's got the sea, not the ocean, the sea.
I learned something today.
No, but I'm just a dumb American. I just saw a big body of water. I'm like, look, ocean.
I wouldn't. I'd say the same thing. I wouldn't know. Did you want to say hi?
Hey, how's it going?
Say hi to everybody.
He's
His
like,
Elvis
nah,
lip.
not doing that.
He's got his Elvis lip.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
That was good. Okay. See this? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. All
he's
right.
not used to seeing other people in the camera.
Uh-uh.
That's it.
Now
On the
we do
screen.
video chat with Grandma.
Okay.
Yeah, you like to video chat with Grandma.
Hey,
There
yeah.
you go. Can you wave? Wave.
buddy. What's his name again? I'm sorry.
Aiden.
Aiden. You said it 5 million times, so you'd think by now I would know it. Watching your
Well,
live streams and
between
stuff.
Aiden and Addie and Coco and Tizzy, I mean, I rambled them all off.
Right. As a parent,
We're,
you do that. You're like, you know who I'm talking to.
oh boy. Okay. I've got one hanging off of me and one screaming, help me. So thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for dropping
It was
in.
nice. Yeah, thanks so much, Malcolm. Addie show.
Hey, look at that. We're getting all kinds of people on here. That's nice. That is nice. What else? I missed some of the chat because I was talking to Liz, but that's okay. We got Wesley on here with the big wavy icons going on. I still call them icons, even though they're technically emojis. Ninja Princess Addie. That's awesome. Robert is completely laid out. Oh, he was. I said his name and he looked up. Hey, Robert. Nope. He likes it out here too. I mean, it's very peaceful out here. I wonder what kind of native birds Istanbul has in her where she lives. If she's still watching, you could take that app and go out there and listen into the birds and find out what species of birds are in your neighborhood. That'd be kind of cool. I bet. I guess we've scared the birds away. Normally there'd be a lot more of them up there. What's up, buddy? You're not gonna get in my lap, are you? Huh? You gonna get my lap? Yep. Robert is now a lap dog, an 80-pound lap dog. He only puts half his body on me, his front legs, and he just kind of wants me to pet him. Right? Good loving. Who's a good dog? I am. You scared Liz away, Johnny? I know. He's a visit from Vegas next week. Did he really go to Vegas? I think he was just playing. Where are you going, Robert? You can't technically get in. I brushed him this morning, and look at this. It just never ends. It never ends. I've been brushing him every day, and it just got a handful. It's like, do you have cancer or something? Are you going through chemo treatments? What's going on here? I don't remember previous dogs that I've had shedding this much. Look at that. It just comes off in fistfuls. Oh, man. Addie's screaming. The kids are screaming at you. Sounds like a normal day. Hmm? Are you a happy dog? Well, yes, I am. I already gave you a treat this morning. You're wanting another treat? I can't keep. I'll run out of those bones if I give you 2 or 3 a day. Look at this guy. Good old Robert. I mean, he likes it when I brush him. Um, he even goes to the other side of the yard where there's no grass. I don't know why he likes this one spot, but if he sees me with the brush, he'll run to that spot and wait for me. And if not, that's like the grooming spot. And I get a wad of hair off of him and I toss it over the fence. I own a little bit of the property beyond the fence, so it's still technically my yard. It's just let the birds and the other critters use the fur for nests and stuff. So yeah. Well, maybe we got some more birds now. That's a mockingbird. But anyway, who else wants to join the live stream? The link is still in the Discord. You jump in here and say hi. Don't be shy. Wesley Rudd lives in Vegas. No, Wesley's in Texas, right? You guys are confusing me. I don't think Terry actually went to Vegas. He said before that he is. Huh. Probably having a really good time then. I've never been to Vegas. And my sister, she was in California and she needed to drive her car from California to North Carolina. It took like a whole week. I don't know, because they kept stopping at places and my brother was with her. So they rode together all the way. And they drove through Vegas and the main strip with the famous sign. And I don't think they got their picture taken in front of it, but they took a picture of it. So yeah, the 51st state. It's just like it's not gonna happen. Oh, it's 51st state. That is so absurd. I don't know. At this point in history, I don't see why countries need to conquer other countries. You know what I mean? The world's been divided up. It's like, do we need to like conquer other countries and take over extra land? And for what purpose? You know, really, it just really doesn't make that sense to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a simpleton. I don't understand. But 51st state, not only is it would it make all of the people in Canada mad, probably I would say pretty much make them all mad. Then you're gonna have to redo all the American flags with one extra star. See, it's just causing a lot of problems. The flag industry would do really good for a um, while everybody was getting new flags. And why not Puerto Rico and Guam? But you know, garlic bread and caramel frappe. It happens. Garlic bread and a frappe. Is that your breakfast? You just got a piece of garlic bread and a frappe. Yeah, it's whatever floats your boat, man. I'm gonna go get a refill. You guys can enjoy the scenery. You'll be able to hear me while I go get a refill of coffee. But I'll be right back. I'm right here, buddy. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not leaving yet. Just gonna sit in this chair. Please don't knock over the camera. It's like a bull in a china shop, just pushing everything out of the way. I got his fur on my face. Uh, she likes tacos with green olives. That is weird. Can't talk about the things JB likes on live. It was too incriminating. You can't do it. I don't really see something. I got my one little hummingbird on the hummingbird feeder. It keeps stopping in every once in a while. Just one though. Next year I'll have more. I just got it up too late, I think. Nobody else is going to join me on the live stream and say hi to everybody. I'm just going to be this little narrow strip on the screen the whole time. Well, thanks for sharing that, Johnny. Thanks for sharing that, man. Stop blaming the cat. Yeah, exactly. Wasn't me. Man, that cat over there. I don't know what that cat's eating. It's eating green olives or something. I just, at some point, Robert's going to get older, obviously, and probably start, passing gas in the house and stinking me out. He doesn't do that now. He's very healthy, so he doesn't have that kind of thing. But I remember having a dog that did. And Daniel, what's going on, man? An old dog. He would just lay there over and over again, like it was no big deal, and just man, it was rank. It was rancid. Just run you out of the room. And then he looked at like, what? I don't know. There they go, the lawnmowers again. How's Daniel doing today? Thank you for joining us this what is morning for me. You hate buying phones. You got one that's making 8 years. Still makes calls. Damn it. And I can watch YouTube videos on it. What else do I need? My dad said that he bought. You're trying to eat 10 eggs today. All right, man. Um, he said a couple months ago. I can't remember exactly, but he said he bought a brand new phone and then lost it and had to take his old phone back to the store and have his old phone reactivated again, and just completely lost the phone. He doesn't know where it is. I'm like, you probably laid it on top of the car and drove off. It's just it got tossed down the road somewhere and probably ran over. YouTube's all you got. Can't download anything. Wow. But it's hanging in there. At least um, Android phones aren't designed to fail like iPhones are. Remember that story when iPhone got called out for intentionally slowing down older models of their phone on purpose to get people to buy the newer models? There's Blue. He probably bought it. Well, he said it's but it's 8 years old. The phone, Addison. So that could be different updates, things like that. And then you get the. But anyway, you're very. Oh, Addison is a member of the channel. That's who Addison is. I don't remember everybody's details. Can't. I got 4,000 subscribers now. I can't remember 4,000 individual profiles. Oh yeah, it came from. I get a few people that come in from Mary Diggs live streams, drop in here and back and forth. And it's kind of like cool how you get the other YouTubers link up and people bounce back and forth, and people learn about your channel that way too. So it's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Johnny, you're not going to get on the live stream with me? He's another person you'll never get to see. He joined the live stream one time, and all we saw was the dash of his car while he was driving. Nobody wants to get on camera. You may have. Did not. You were on my live stream one time. We did a split screen. Wesley saw your face for a split second. Okay. You just can't bring any of your toys on camera, Johnny. You'll get me shut down again. All right, we're getting another person joining in. Drum roll. Let's see. Takes a second for them to jump in here. And it's Ramesh. Hey,
Hello,
it's Ramesh.
guys.
What's going
What's
on,
up?
man?
Man, it's so awesome over here. I just want to see why I'm a hilly billy boy. Just look, the
Okay.
hills,
Oh, nice. You got good
those
views too.
mountains. Yes, man.
That's
Our
awesome.
village is covered with, so many mountains around over here.
Okay.
You can
Which
see
mountain
the
range is
forest.
that?
Uh, I don't know the name,
You don't. Oh, it's okay.
but
It's okay.
so there is a temple, top of the mountain. You can see.
Oh, cool.
It's a Shiv temple is there.
Do you go up there?
Often I go there. It's
Okay.
it took like 3 to 4 hours for
You got
climbing there.
palm trees and everything. This guy's living in a paradise.
Everything.
Yes.
Yes. This is the coconut tree over there. You can see the coconut tree, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. We see them.
Uh, Yeah, we have a lemon.
A lemon
I
tree
can't
too.
show you the lemon.
Okay.
Yes. Then we have their
You got some
gawa. You
interesting
know
sounding
gawa?
birds there.
Yes, yes. We have so many birds over here. You know gawa, the fruit.
Robert's just like, yes, we have birds for you. Okay, enough with the birds already.
Yes, we do have birds. Hello, guys. There is Johnny, Wesley, Lees, and Addison.
I
It's
know,
too
right?
hard to Malcolm, it's too hard to shoot and watch and to read the comments. It's really hard. Now I
Yeah,
can get it. Really, really, it's
there's
too
a
hard.
delay too. So when I'm talking on the camera,
Yes, yes.
it takes almost a whole minute, 30 seconds to a minute before the chat catches up to what I'm saying. So I have to kind of juggle that too.
And
You're breaking up, Ramesh. We can't hear you.
can you hear me right now?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hello.
There you go.
Can you show me the Robert, please? I just wanna
You want to see
see him.
Robert?
Yes.
Okay. Let me get the camera flipped around here. There he is.
Hey, Spring Lee, Johnny. Oh my gosh, he's so cute.
He's a happy dog.
He's
I got my fan blowing on me to keep me cool while I'm sitting out here on the back porch.
I think the condition over here, like it's rained between 3 to 4 inches. Can see the water.
Yeah, it's a little cloudy here as well.
Can see the water
So you're on the roof?
on my rooftop. Yes,
Okay.
but
That was the
the
thing I noticed
nature
too when I was
going to love.
in
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Iraq.
Say.
A lot of the houses are like yours, where almost every house has access to the roof. There's like a staircase on the outside, and people just have access to. It's not like here in the States, nobody really gets on their roof. It's odd to see a house like that here in the States,
Yeah,
but it's very
yeah.
common in where you live, and I know in Iraq and probably a lot of other places in that region. That's just like people.
We actually love the rooftop. The Indians love rooftop because it's too hard in city. Like you get a forest, but in village you need a rooftop that you can see the nature. It's really awesome nature
Exactly.
over here.
Right, right.
We have so many forests, and we are covered it with seven mountains, which starts from my location to nearby 400 kilometers away from my side.
Oh wow,
Like yeah, so the mountains and the sea and the birds, everything we have.
that's awesome, man.
But I just wanna visit USA. It's my
Oh, you want
dream.
to come to America
What? Yeah, yes, man. I'll be there one day.
one
I'll
day?
meet everyone. Yes, I'll meet Johnny, Lee's, and Wesley. Everyone.
That'd be
This
cool.
and you, especially
It's
you,
me.
just wanna come to your house.
There you go. Hang out with Robert. If he doesn't try to chew your arm off or something like that, I haven't figured out why he gets mad at other people, but he's
And
he's
and
pretty protective.
and this is the proof to Terry that I'm not a scammer. I'm a real person from India.
Don't worry about Terry. He's an old trucker with a gray beard. He'll be fine. And
It took like
Johnny B is really loving the chat here.
yeah, Johnny B's he's up
Patrick's
there
coming to the house
there
as well.
and
We'll just have a big
awesome.
party. I got a bonfire going. We'll cook out. Everybody show up.
Yeah, it took like 10 minutes to come. I was thinking like, should I go to live or not, or should I go?
Why
Because
not,
I
man?
was little bit I was nervous, Malcolm. This is my first time actually on stream. You have
You're doing great,
4,000
man.
subscribers. Congratulations, buddy. And lots of love from India. You guys are awesome. And take care, Malcolm.
All right,
Yes.
Ramen.
God
Cool,
bless
man.
you. God bless America and India, bro. Bye bye.
Yes. Everybody. Just
Okay. I'm joining the chat.
okay.
Yo, bro. Nice to see you.
All right. So he signed off. Look at all kinds of people on here. This is kind of fun. Get to see people and say hi. Man, he's got palm trees and everything going on over there. Mountaintops with temples up there and stuff. I would just be exploring all over the place. Seems like if I was there. Now, but it is true. Almost a lot of the houses are concrete, and they have flat roofs, and there'll be a concrete stairs on the side of the house, almost every house, and people just they'll put tables, chairs up there, that whatever, hang out. Some people do little gardens up on the roofs and stuff, but everybody, it seemed like almost every house had access to the roof like that. Yeah, I thought that was very interesting. I'm right here, buddy. He's wanting me to hold his paw. What are you wanting? Hmm? Aw, being pitiful. There he goes again in my lap again. So who's next? Who wants to join next into the live stream? It's in the Discord. The link is. Anybody can join. Whoever's brave enough to say hi to everybody. Oh man, where's that brush? Get, yeah, where's random? Was it random on here a minute ago? I don't know. We could have had somebody from the outback. Slept. It's too late. Oh, that's not. You got to remember, it's well. He may be asleep. I think it may be like 9 or 10 p.m. for him. So yeah, it could be a little late for him. He was laying down. It's too late for him. Kind of cool to see all these different countries. Gosh, we get to see Turkey. We get to see India. and Florida, which could be arguably its own little country in a way. It's its own little world, Florida. It's questionable. Some people say about Florida. It's a whole different place down there. But she's now she's next to the ocean, Liz, so she can go to an actual ocean. I like the sea. That was kind of sad to hear that she said that it was polluted stuff, which is very unfortunate. Um, that she doesn't actually have like a beach to go sit, under an umbrella and just, enjoy the waves or something like that. Ramesh, you are now forever on the internet. That's the, you are you are forever on the internet and video stream, and people will be watching you or accidentally coming across you years from now. Uh, oh yeah, that you can speak English. Look, I talked to a guy in America. I can speak English. I swear. See, watch this. Oh, my sister's on here. Hey, Lydia, you want to join the live stream? You would have to get on Discord, and I can't. I can't. It's on one phone and the other. I can't like bring it up, so I can't really text it to you. Um, yeah. Let's see here. I don't think I can from the other phone because it's weird how it works like that. Let's go. There's me. There's the tab. There's tab. No, I can share the video itself, but I can't share the link. But yeah. So I sent my sister some pictures of my dad. Had a couple of drinks last night, and we were playing Yahtzee. He had the guy never drinks, and he just had a couple, and he couldn't do simple math playing a game of dice. I tried to get him on a spontaneous going for a squirrel. You almost had him, Robert. You almost got him. Man, he was hot on this trail too. Good boy, Robert. Get those squirrels. He doesn't have the. He does that. He goes down the fence and he like looks through the cracks of the fence. And you're like, I know that squirrel's over there somewhere. I'm gonna get it one day. Oh my! When you get 50 subs, you're gonna live stream your stuff at the range. I'll show you, YouTube. Yeah, as soon as you pull that gun up, bloop, down you go. I mean, that one day it didn't take a minute. It shut down the live, kicked me off. It's whatever algorithm or AI they got watching it. It knows. It did not hesitate at all. Can't afford his OnlyFans. Now you can do videos and then post them later. You just can't do videos of you shooting on live. Yep. Anyway, yeah. You get a free subscription to his OnlyFans. he got a complimentary membership to your OnlyFans page. That's very nice of you, Johnny. Always looking out for other people. You know, this guy. You guys are crazy. I got 4 or 5 tomatoes off my tomato plants yesterday. Was it yesterday? Day before yesterday. Tasty. I just eat them like snacks. I don't have like enough of them to put them in a dish or a salad. I just don't like. Well, I mean, will eventually, but I just like snacking on them. And they're little cherry tomatoes. You want to see they're inside on the counter. We can go inside and look at them real quick. There's Robert. He's squirrel hunting. All right, let me go in here real quick. Robert gets upset. He hears the door and he wants to be inside with me. So there, little tomatoes. They weren't as red, but if you go ahead and pick them, and I get a little sun on this window, they'll ripen up some more. So there they are. Tasty. Mm. I'm back, Robert. Come on here, buddy. He knows that I'm not working today, and we're going to spend the day together. That's right. Right here. I'm sorry I didn't bring you inside with me. He follows me everywhere. Now he won't go in the bathroom, but he'll sit right outside the door and wait for me to get try to use the restroom. Oh, come here. Hugs for Robert. Hugs for Robert. No, Robert. Robert does not eat carrots like Lydia's dog does. You are. You're going to get that squirrel one day. You will. And that'll be like the highlight of your week. You good? Just happy. He's happy. Yeah. I need to get some clippers or something and trim his fur, so maybe that would help with the shedding. I don't know. Please don't dig in the dirt. Hey, stop digging holes everywhere, man. It's not hot out here. And he's still digging. Where are you going? You trying to go to China? He's going to lay in it. He flings it all over the place, and then he'll curl up and lay in it. He's just digging away. I'll fill it back in. It's not that big of a deal. I don't mind in this area. It's just when he digs holes in the grass. And there he's about to curl in. Boop. And he lays his head on the boards. When he digs in the grass, I don't see it. I'm gonna like trip and twist my ankle or something. And I just got my grass to grow. Not the digging hole. But they do that to cool down. You get down a little bit in the dirt, it's a lot cooler, and they lay in it. And that's how they stay cool. But he's got a couple of spots. I don't react when he digs in this little spot. But if he's over here in the grass or next to the garden, I try to get him to stop. So he's learning that this is okay to dig in this area. He's a smart dog. Where he's going? She really looks like me. Yeah, she's my sister. She's up in, and then she's got her own YouTube channel she's starting about native plants um, in the Pacific Northwest. You guys can check that out. Well, she's my younger sister, so nah, I don't think I was a wild kid. We both were just wild, running crazy, wreaking havoc. Right? Yeah, wreaking havoc all over the town, just going, bonkers. Oh, that's good. Yeah, she does little plants and stuff, native plants, and so yeah, check it out. You get some subscribers, Lydia. A couple of country bumpkins. We we were borderline town folk. We were technically in the city limits. We didn't live on a farm. We lived in a little subdivision. Um, but yeah, it was rural Tennessee. So the main activities were hunting and fishing, um, or going to jump in the lake. So yeah, what is bumpkin? It's just I guess a slang term for people who live out in the country. I guess I don't know how you can describe it. You got Google. You got the internet. You can look it up. Well, if he digs 2 or 3 more holes, I'll have to send him somewhere else. Is that right, Robert? Yes, sir. Well, never mind. I do I was doing impersonations playing video games night before last, and I was doing Hank Hill and a few others. They're like, man, that's hilarious. And I get a few laughs out of it. This one guy was like, dude, you should like make a career out of that. I was like, I'm not a professional uh, voiceover. I'm able to do a few voices and have fun with it. I do remember I maybe told you guys before, but like, oh, so I get $1 every time I do Mr. Burns. Now we're on our way to millions. $1 closer every day. Excellent. But after I graduated in 95, somewhere maybe 97, 98, I can't remember exact year, doesn't really matter. I wanted to be on the radio. And I had called, they had the thing where you can call in, request songs and stuff like that, the good old days. And I would do different voices over the phone, and the DJ would crack up. So I went to the radio station and I said, I want to apply for a job. And they're like, well, what are you looking to do? And I said, I want to be on the radio. I said, well, you have to have a degree in broadcast journalism to be on the radio. And I was in my early 20s. And even at that moment, I looked at him and was like, do you hear the people you have on the radio? They do not sound like they have any type of degree of any kind. Yet you let them get on the radio and talk, and they can't even make complete sentences sometimes. I don't know. I don't get it. So I never pursued it. I wasn't going to go to college. I had no desire, and yeah. So I never got to be on radio, not professionally anyway. My voice has been on there a couple of times calling in years ago, not anymore. You can't even really call a radio station like request songs anymore. They don't do that anymore. They're owned by corporations. They're not. I think radio stations were more locally owned. They were more locally owned back in the day, if you want to call it that. But now they're owned by conglomerates, and they own like hundreds of radio stations across the country, and they have set playlists that they follow. So the DJ really isn't like DJ. He's just hit the play button, and this pre-populated list of songs get to play on the radio. And he'll comment on them. So the DJ's only job now is to just like, here comes blah 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 blah, or you get 500 ads for car dealerships and lawyers. But anyway, Johnny is a man of the people. Look for Johnny B. He'll take everybody to victory. There's Skylene. Hey, Sky, how's it going? She's from Ohio. Better Call Saul. That show is awesome. I know I've told you guys a million times already, but yeah, Better Call Saul is a great show. I don't think you even have to have watched Breaking Bad to appreciate the show Better Call Saul. It's just really good. Really good show. There's some scenes in there I just busted out laughing, but it's just the dynamic and the yeah. His ads were hilarious. Oh gosh. When he had the black guy do the he had to do I can't remember exactly how it was, but he had to do something for a church or something like that. And or to prove that he was part of the community. I don't know, to make sure he was like a nice guy in the community or something like that. So he made this really cheesy ad, and he had all these different people he interacted with, people off the street and stuff like that, participating in his commercial. It was just absolutely hilarious. Who that was? I think it was Louisiana. Oh gosh, I want to watch that episode again. That was hilarious. Oh man, Better Call Saul. He was like, I could. Oh gosh, I could see it in my mind, but I can't remember exactly the words or why he was doing that ad. But that episode was one of the better ones. Yeah, plays bingo with seniors. Yep, yep. You got to get. It kind of you felt really bad for him at the end of the show, at the last episodes and stuff. Um, I think the camera work and the scripts were just amazing on that show. You kind of felt bad for him. You know, he was just this guy trying to be a lawyer, you know, and but he wasn't like a upstanding lawyer, you know. He was what was he? He was doing bingo for seniors because he could do stuff to write their wills and he could make money that way, legal stuff that way. So he would play favor with the seniors and humor them and things like that. Um, be the good guy, and they all trust him. Um, and then he was doing something because of this other home. I don't know. Watch the show. It's a really good show. I mean, he played his part in Breaking Bad, but he wasn't the focal point, you know. And even when he got his own place in the show Better Call Saul, they didn't. Okay, little hummingbird again. I just refilled it. Um, they didn't like make his office look like it did on Breaking Bad. Um, you know what I'm saying? I got two hummingbirds. Ah, sweet. Two of them. Sorry, I get really distracted, easily distracted when the little birds come around. But anyway, yeah, they made the show really good. And then him with that the female lawyer, and they were like in a relationship. That was wild too. And yeah, the dynamic they had. She liked the thrill of, kind of breaking the rules and stuff like that. But yeah, it was really cool. And then like the last couple episodes were in black and white. I don't know. I probably would like to watch that show again, start to finish. I'm just staring at the hummingbird feeder. Oh, a little sparrow just landed right here in front of me. Hey, little guy. I just Robert's laying down, so he's not like he doesn't really scare the birds, but they're kind of cautious around him and me as well. But I'm sitting here still just talking to you guys, and a lot more birds are like showing up. I got a mourning dove on the fence, hummingbirds, and they're coming in behind me a lot more too. You can see them on the feeder. There's some house finches up. I should try to zoom in for you guys so you can see it. See them on the thing there on the fence. Those are house finches. The ones with the red chests are the males, and that one to the left is a female. And that dove is in my tomato plant for some reason. I don't know why he's in the tomato plant. There you go. Taking off. Bye bye, bird. The morning doves are kind of dumb. They're not too bright. Not too bright. But and when they take off, when they see something take off, they're like the whole way, make a bunch of noise and flutter away. All right, Wesley, you need to get on the live stream and show it to us, man. The link is in the Discord. Waiting on you, bro. Back out a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now we're back up. We're hooked up to the big blue. You can do DoorDash, Wesley, with your cart, your buggy. It's almost cheaper. It's probably the same price to get a regular golf cart as it is to get a go kart. Go get that damn phone. I won't tag you in the video. You're fine. I don't do a lot of tag. Well, I do some tags in the videos, but no, I'm not tagging. I won't tag you, Spring. You're good. Very simple, I should say. Golf carts are crazy how they can be if you get them all blinged out. But I mean, Georgia has tons of golf courses. I'm sure you have plenty of them in Texas as well. But we're close to Augusta where they have the Masters and all that kind of crap. So there's a lot of dealerships, golf cart dealerships. And some of them cater to people who want to get them all tricked out with like fancy rims and LED lights and radio system, radios in them and all kinds of stuff. And then little towns like this pass ordinances allowing them to go up and down the streets in town if they have certain, they meet certain requirements. So you'll just see people taking up lanes in traffic with golf carts, going 15 miles per hour, and you're like, damn it, get out of the way. Yeah. Yeah, golf carts are pretty fun. When I worked at the golf course, we get to drive them around and stuff like that. When I worked at a restaurant, bartending, and things like that, and we would just take them off the trails and just like jump ditches with stuff. We were like, we had one golf cart, we borrowed it, and we were just trying to take it up and make jumps for it and stuff like that, see what we can do with it. And I think we broke the front axle on it or something, and limped it back into the barn, if you will, with all the golf carts, and just left it there. times, good times. He's looking at me. He's just still super chill. All kinds of them. They're just everywhere this morning. You can hear me now? That's good. No fight over those seeds. What's kind of cool is that I know Cardinals do this. Sounds muffled. Is that better? Nobody else has been complaining about my microphone except you. The male bird cardinal will get the seed, crack it open, and feed it to his mate. I have a fan blowing on me too, so maybe that probably blocks a little bit of it, so it doesn't blow in the microphone. It's got the little fuzzy thing on there, supposed to help with things like that. Cardinals are pretty cool. Yep. There was somebody else had a live stream. I don't know. I can't take credit for all the live stream bird feeders that I see on the internet now, but it seems like everybody's live streaming their bird feeders. I don't remember seeing that before. Somebody had one on there with a tray of just sunflower seeds, and of course Cardinals are going to show up. But the blue jay, which I mentioned before, back at the other house, would take the sunflower seed, go to the fence, and break it open. And he sounded like a woodpecker, just cracking open that shell and getting the seed out. And he would fly back and forth. Well, this one just stayed on the feeder, and it was like a clay type feeder. So he was sitting there, he'd hold it with his feet. So you got a close up look at what he was doing. It was really cool. He would hold it with his feet and then crack it open and eat the seed. It was really neat. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a morning person. She's on the other side. She's in player in Washington State. Yeah, she's 3 hours behind. That's why you don't get to see her on here much. It's like a special event. She could join though and have a cup of coffee with us. Time for me to get a refill almost. Get a damn phone. So Wesley, go get yourself a damn phone. If I could recommend a phone for you, I don't know who your carrier is. It shouldn't matter now, but the Google Pixel phone is a really great phone, and it doesn't cost $1,000. So it's Google's actual cell phone, and it runs Android, but it's just a great running phone. The one I'm on right now is the number 7. And that's the one I do my live streams on. This is a Pixel 9, and it's not that expensive. So if you wanted to look them up on as far as buying one or something like that, Google Pixel. Yep. I can look at it right now because I also have Google as my cell phone provider. I use Google Fi. Too dumb for yeah. You're spoiled by your Apple phone. Yeah. That's what I say about people with Apple products. They're just dumbed down and simplified. That's why they're so popular. See, you can get if you were on Google Fi, the Google Pixel 9 Pro is $599 right now, and it was $999. They've got a sale going on. You can actually get the Pixel 9a for $249, and it's a great phone. And the cool thing about um, the Google Pixel, again, you get all the updates first because you're actually on a Google phone. You get all the updates first, and you'll get you're guaranteed to continue getting updates for years out. So, sometimes some phones like yours, probably Wesley, when they get so old, it's not eligible for certain updates, and you're kind of restricted on what you can get on it and do stuff with. But the Pixel is part of the Google thing. It allows you to keep getting those updates for years. Um, but yeah, now the 9, like I'm holding right now, is $449 right now. It's on sale. If you buy it through Google Fi. Now, if you buy it just like at Best Buy or online, but yeah, I don't know. I like it. It doesn't have like Samsung. I hate Samsung phones because you got to have these little Samsung apps to do things, and they're kind of just, I don't know. I don't like them. But this one doesn't do that. It's not clogged up with all these apps that you can't delete. Like if you're with Verizon or AT&T, and they'll have those apps on there from the carrier that you can't delete and you can't do anything with. These other things that's on there and you can't delete. Yeah, it's aggravating as hell. But the Pixel, you got your Google stuff like Gmail and YouTube and Google search, and then you can just add whatever you want. Works out really good. That's my pitch. I don't have any stock in them, so I'm just a huge fan of them. I like them. I still got the Pixel 4, and the Pixel 4 is what I've been using to do the live stream on the bird feeder. It's got a cracked screen, and it's years. It's like 5 years old or something like that, 6 years old, and it does great video on the live stream for the bird feeder. If you watch the bird feeder live stream, that's on the Pixel 4, and I do it because it's older and it's got a cracked screen. So if a bird shits on it, I'm not I'm not worried about it. Yeah. Yeah, and Apple has its benefits as well. I mean, you can delete apps and add apps. Um, yeah, of course. Why wouldn't they be? Squirrels chewing it up. Now, my bird feeder rig is pretty much squirrel proof now. I've done some modifications to it. Um, and yeah, so no squirrels get up there. They look at it, they eat the stuff off the ground, but they don't get up there. My only concern would be a bird, you know, tapping at it or something like that. They don't even care. They don't look at it. They're more interested in the seed. So, but anyway, that's my sales pitch for the Google Pixel. And Google Fi cell service is like $65 with unlimited data. And Google Fi lets you do it has free calling to Canada and Mexico um, with text messages. And you can, if you ever decide to cross the border, your phone will work in Mexico and Canada. You don't have to do anything extra. It's all part of it. Yep. So yeah, $65, unlimited data. Like good job. It's good. And I always have a signal. All kinds of places and never like drop the signal. If I'm dropping a signal, almost everybody's dropping a signal in the area. So, but I haven't had any issues with that either. Yep. Apple phone. Yeah, look into that, Wesley. Google Fi. Um, you can add another person for like $20. So you can get your plan and everything for like 65 with unlimited data. Then you get your wife on there for another $20. And then you guys both have shared unlimited data. I don't know how you share unlimited, but maybe something to consider. They they use multiple networks for their service. So they use T-Mobile, Sprint, and was it American Wireless or something like that? And then there's like a fourth one. So they piggyback off multiple networks. So you pretty much always have a signal. There you go. And now you know, because knowledge is power. I am going to leave the microphone behind because I need to use the restroom and get a refill on my coffee. So you guys can enjoy the birds for a moment, and I'll be back again. Rob, please don't. Please stop. Calm down. Calm down. No. No jumping, please. You see this? You see this? This is my chair. I love you too, but I would like to sit down. You gonna let me sit down? He's just taking over my chair. I think it's really quick. He's gonna take over. I was gonna have my dad on the live stream, but he took off this morning, which is fine. It's fine. It's a long drive. He's 80 years old, so he needed to take the road early. He is like a kid. You see that? He's like, we're gonna share. I have to like, I have to beat him to the chair, or he'll take it. Big goof. How's the Cardinal doing that? Oh no. Yep. And it's kind of odd to see the female Cardinal by herself like this time of year because they're mating and building nests and laying eggs. So not that they can't fly solo or whatever, but normally this time of year you would see them in pairs. What's my plan for today? I am probably going to spend some time on the hammock today and just kind of chill. No plans. Let me play some video games. It might rain today, so if it rains, I'll probably get on and play some games or something like that. But no plans. I'll take Robert here for a walk again. He likes going for a walk. Man, he gets so excited when I bring the. I don't put a collar on him all the time. He doesn't wear one around the house. I just don't see the need to make him wear that around his neck all the time. I need to give him a harness. I know, but when I grab that leash and collar, he knows what's up, and he's jumping on me, and I've got him now to where when I do grab the collar and leash, I wait until he sits. I'm like, sit and sit, and he'll sit, and that's when he knows. That's when I put the collar on him, and then he goes bonkers again. He's so excited to go for a walk around the neighborhood. But I think I've conditioned him, trained him to stay by my side when we walk, and we're walking together. He's not dragging me across town. Now he does see squirrels and things and gets a little excited as we pass by stuff. He wants to say hi to people when we're walking down the trail. Again, he doesn't get. He seems friendly around women and not around men. And that guy with the double stroller story, it may have been just because he was a guy. Oh, yeah, you're such a huge. You got little dogs. I had a Chihuahua named Bella, and she would go everywhere with me, and she would play fetch, and she would super friendly to everybody. But yeah, that was a cool little dog. Chihuahuas. Yeah, she was a. That's a whole nother story. Yeah, but anyway, cool little dog. She would ride in the car with me, sit in my lap. I'd take her to work. She'd go everywhere with me, except the store. I wouldn't take her in the store. But she loved to ride in the car, and she would sit in my lap and just curl up while I was driving. And every once in a while, I kind of look out the window. But she was just like this big. Boop. She would sleep with me and everything. Now this guy sleeps on his own bed. I got a queen size bed. There's plenty of room for him, but he goes to his own little pet bed at night. He doesn't like try to sleep on me, which is good. Oh, little weenie dogs with their little bitty legs. That's a cardinal, Ramesh. So he may be the one that's with that other the female cardinal. That may be the mate. I'm not sure, but they stick together. He's just cracking those sunflower seeds, leaving a mess. Gone. Oh, my face zoomed in. That's scary. Uh, yeah, he's now he's jumped on the bed a couple of times. He gets excited. I get home from work. I'm changing clothes, and he'll run around. He'll jump on the bed and he's like lay in and watch at me. But no, he doesn't. He has no desire to like sleep in the bed with me, which is fine. I don't really want to. I got him a really nice pet bed, very comfortable. um, he'll do that sometimes on his bed. I got pictures of him back like this. It's just I saw a video. I was gonna make a little short video about him. Um, there's the Mahalanese or whatever, the other dog that some of you guys say he is part of, German Shepherd or whatever. Anyways, in like Belgium, they train these dogs for as police dogs, military dogs, whatever. And there's a video of this dog blindfolded walking on two ropes off the ground. So he's got his left legs on one rope and his right legs on another rope, and he's walking blindfolded across these two while he had another rope in his mouth dragging something on the ground. He's like being trained to be a rescue dog or something like that. It's completely insane. And you can see him, he's like reaching, he can feel it, and he gets his paw on the rope, and he gets his other one, and moves up. He's not moving fast because he's blindfolded, and he's having to feel his way across the thing. It's very impressive. And it's like, you see, I want to do like some, really grunge type music, and then have him afterwards, and like, meanwhile, my dog. One of those comparison videos. Um, yeah, I screen recorded that video. It's on my phone. I may have it right now, actually. So let's see if I can find it. I got a bunch of crap on here I need to delete. There it is. There it is. I do have it. You thought I was making it up. Look at this. Blindfolded dog walking on two ropes and dragging something. That is insane that they're training this dog to do that. And he's like balancing himself. He's going across. It's crazy. They don't show what he's dragging, but he's obviously dragging something. Isn't that crazy? That is wild, isn't it? I mean, if you have the skill set and the patience, you can train dogs to do a lot of things. But I don't think Robert is ever going to be able to do tightrope walking blindfolded. You know, I just don't see that happening. No, no. He's a smart dog. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't. And I wouldn't even know how to get him to do that. How do they get the dog to do that? What steps do you have to take to convince the dog to do that blindfolded? Even if it wasn't blindfolded, to do it at all. I mean, you walk on this tightrope. Okay. Sniffing bombs is yeah, impressive, but tightrope walking, exactly. That's insane. Oh, that's definitely nurture. I would think. I would think that's the nurture part. To be able to, you can train almost any dog to do a lot of that kind of stuff, like sniffing for drugs or bombs and or doing things like that. Um, there's plenty of dogs that can do that kind of stuff if you train them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember we were getting. It was right before we deployed. Uh, they made us line up and with all our gear, duffel bags and everything, and get them all lined up on the ground before we put them in the containers to ship them over. They brought a drug dog and had it sniff all the bags and all our gear so that we weren't like taking drugs to Iraq. We were all looking at each other like, really? The dog's going there sniffing everybody's stuff, and we're like, this is such a waste of time. He's not going to find anything. He peed on somebody's duffel bag. And this guy was kind of a jackass too, so he, no, nobody hated him, but he was kind of a jerk sometimes. And it was funny how the dog was sniffing everybody's bags going up and down the line, and it stopped at his bag and peed on it. We just died laughing. It was like the best thing ever. And just moseyed on up, sniffing everything. They're like, "You gotta go." I don't know if they were like training the dog or something. We were out in the middle of no damn where, and we had no chances to leave post to go anywhere or do anything. I just, I don't know. It just seemed bizarre that I thought it was necessary to have a. This was on my second tour. The first time they didn't do anything like that. So they must have had suspicion of somebody doing something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm about to get off here in about another 15 minutes. Have a good day, Wesley. Look into that Google Fi, and you can see the phones on there and everything. You can't download the app. It's on the computer. Cause your phone sucks, man. But check it out, dude. Check it out. Chatty birds everywhere. There's a hummingbird again. I'm excited the hummingbirds are there. I really am. And they're very territorial. So you get any more than two or three or anything higher than that, they will fight for the feeder. They'll chase each other off. And like, no, this is my plant. This is my food source. And from what I can see right now, he's just chilling on the edge of the feeder. I just washed it, cleaned it up, put fresh um, nectar, salt, it's sugar water basically in there for him. So that's cool. Yay. And their little nests are wild looking. Look up a hummingbird nest. It's just a little, they're small already, these guys I got here in Georgia. They're tiny. But their nest will fit like a cup and it'll stick it on a tree limb. So it's not like to get a bunch of twigs and make a traditional nest. they make this little I don't know if I can't remember the process, but they do little leaves and things like that, and whatever they find to make their nest. Granted, but it looks like something they just stuck it on a branch, and it doesn't go between branches; it just sticks on a branch, and it looks like a little cup. They use spiders' webbing for their nest. That's cool. I didn't know that part. And if you really look into the, I know people freak out about bugs. I don't want them in the house, but outside, I'm really not going to mess with them. The only bug I really mess with outside is fire ants and mosquitoes. Everything else can just do what it wants to do. But you know, hummingbirds use spider webs. Um, Spiders kill bugs. Other bugs kill spiders. It's just this whole network of harmony in these bugs, critters. If you really get to know what their purpose is and what they do and what they eat, um, it's really fascinating. You know, it's like, let that guy go. I don't know. I guess it's my old age. Maybe my medication. So I see a bug and I just start thinking, it's like, how does that little guy with its microscopic brain know to go over here and do that, bring this back and do all these things and build its home and all? And um, it just, and then you got people who can't even drive down the highway when it's raining. So, how many neurons does an ant have? That kind of thing. But it can do it. It can feel pain. It can attack. It knows to. It can differentiate between its calling and another. Digs in the ground. Does all this stuff. Finds food. I mean, it's quite fascinating, actually, if you really get down and think about it and dissect it. You guys are probably like, great. Here he goes talking about bugs again. So, other nests stretch as the babies grow. Yep. Okay. The ants love the sugar. This particular hummingbird feeder, and another reason I like it, it basically has a reservoir at the very top from the hook, and you put water in there. So the ants, if they find it, they're going to go down the hook, down the side of the feeder, get in the sugar, and they'll just infest the thing. But this has a little water reservoir on the top, so there's a barrier between the hook and the feeder itself, and it keeps ants out of it, which is really good. I noticed that wasps. I had some wasps back in Madison that liked the hummingbird feeder. The hummingbirds did not like the wasps. They would just go on the other side. They would like look at it. I don't like that. And he'd go around the other side and eat on the hummingbird feeder. It was pretty cool. Interesting to watch. Well, guys, I know it's 10 minutes till, but I think I'm going to go ahead and sign off for the day. Um, Bees kept getting into your feeders, so you had to stop. Yeah, once they learn the stuff's there, you're not going to be able to get them out away from it. But anyway, it's cool stuff. You just take the time to learn it. But you guys have a great day. Thanks for joining us. We got to visit people from around the world. I just think that's totally awesome that we were able to do that today. Maybe we can start doing that on Sundays. And yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna probably hang out on the hammock and just chill today until it gets hot. You guys have a great day. Thanks for watching, and all you guys that have subscribed and become members and all that stuff. You're helping me on this journey, and I thank you guys for that. It's been a lot of fun. We're still going. We're almost to episode 200. So I'm going to try to plan something for episode 200, which is coming up. 200 episodes. What? So, thanks, guys. Have a great day. I'll check you guys next time. Bye.